Welcome everyone. In this video, I am going to share the top 5 traps against the Queen's Gambit. So number 1 is the Alpine counter gambit, which begins with e5, striking the center, such that if your opponent accepts the pawn, and that's what many players do, you can simply push the pawn forward, that is d4. Your opponent plays the move like e3. Now his idea is that you take it, queen take on queen, king take it, and bishop take. What happens is you will lose the castling ability. So this is one of the main plans for white. Now what you can do over here is continuing with bishop b4 check. Over here your opponent plays bishop d2 just to protect, and then you can continue with capturing the pawn. The answer is simple. What your opponent can do is bishop take on bishop. Now that's a blunder because this is your turn and you continue with e take on f2. The idea is you give a check. Now if king take it, then queen take on queen. That means it is a free queen. Otherwise, if your opponent push the king forward for d2, you promote to a knight, giving check. After rook take it, you play bishop g4. The bishop and the queen will be attacking, and in the next move, you take the queen. Now there is a most common doubt among the chess players. They all think that why should we promote to a knight? Like, why aren't we promoting this to a queen or something? Why to a knight? So the main reason is knight will be giving a check. Means this will be a forcing move. Rook take on knight is a force move. And then bishop g4 check. So on within 8 moves you can capture your opponent queen. And let's take it back. So with the move pawn to e6, the queen's gambit declined. Now what will happen? Your opponent play knight c3, you play knight f6, and then bishop g5. Idea is to create a pin. So on you play knight to d7, knight b d7. Now what's the main idea? The main idea is pawn take it, knight take it. Now why is this move a blunder? Because the knight and the bishop, now they are trying to attack this knight, taking advantage of the pin and all. Now why is this move a blunder? The question is. So this move is a blunder because you can sacrifice the queen. If your opponent take your queen, you play bishop g4 check. Now bishop b4 check. It is the most powerful move of the game. Because your king has no other option. Where can the king move? Nowhere. Queen has to move to protect the check. And then you can take the queen. After king take, you capture this bishop. Now if you count the number of pieces, congrats, you are ahead a minor piece. So this is within 9 moves. You just won a minor piece. Now let's take it back and we have another line. Now over here, instead of knight f6, your opponent over here continues with c5. Now what you can do is you can play c5. What will your opponent do? So basically your opponent take it, you'll continue with capturing it, and this is the Tarrasch defense. What happens is that after queen take d4 you play knight c6. Now what's the main idea? Well, if the pawn will take it, then queen take on the queen. So that's why queen will go backwards, you will take this pawn. Now this move looks quite irregular, like the queen can easily take it. How is this looking good and all? Well, so what you have to do is you will simply play bishop e6, your opponent will trade the queens, and then the most common response is the move a3. What you may do is you may play knight e4 and attack it. Now this is going to be a check and all. If your opponent tries to be smart and play rook here, you can play knight c2 and that will be a checkmate. So within 10 moves you got a checkmate. Now let's take another variation, and this time we'll be playing over here. Your opponent play the move e3. What happens is after bishop here you take. Now instead of capturing this pawn, he'll play e3. Then what you'll do? So what you can do is, once again, this is quite simple. You continue with c6, creating a pyramid of pawn chain like this. Now what happens is your opponent play knight f3, you play queen f5, you create a pin such that you are going to take the knight further and attack this. Your opponent play bishop d3. The idea is simple. Knight cannot jump here. So in order to remove the bishop, you can easily take this pawn. After bishop take, you play knight e4, attacking this way. The most important fact is knight attacking the bishop, and this fact is quite unobserved by a lot of players. So they sometimes play queen c2 and forget about the bishop. So they lose one minor piece. Otherwise, if you are playing against any experienced player, he'll play bishop x4. Now he will protect it. You'll go on with knight take on it, pawn take, queen take, knight e2, and then bishop e4. You can simply attack towards the king side. What happens is your pieces are already open up, and you can play p5. You can simply attack towards your opponent's position and castle quickly. Okay, so all the resources are available to you, and that's a easy win for you. Now these were the 5 traps in the Queen's Gambit, and if you enjoyed the video, do like the video and thanks for watching.